This English lesson is produced with love by How to use this lesson. Number 1. First time, just listen and watch the video. Number 2. The second time, pause after each question only if you need to and answer loudly. Number 3. Do each lesson for at least 3 days, 2 to 3 times a day. Number 4. Don't think about grammar rules or mistakes. And number 5. Relax, enjoy, and have fun. Okay then, let's begin. Damian was an Englishman. Was he an Irishman? No, he wasn't. He was an Englishman. And Kwibi was a gorilla. What was his name? Kwibi. His name was Kwibi. Damian brought Kwibi up until he was 5 years old. How long did he raise Kwibi? Until he was 5. Then he brought Kwibi back to Africa because he wanted Kwibi to live free in the wild. What continent did he return him to? Africa. He returned him to Africa. And why did he want to return him back to Africa? So he could live free in the wild. And 5 years later, he wanted to see Kwibi again. Did he want to meet Kwibi again? Yes, he did. He wanted to see Kwibi again. So he went back to Africa to find him. Why did he go back to Africa? To look for Kwibi. However, there was a problem. Nobody had seen Kwibi in many years. How long? Many years. But Damian was determined to see him. Would Damian give up easily? No, he wouldn't. He would not give up easily. So he got into a boat and went up and down the river. Where did he go? Up and down the river. Damian called out for Kwibi. Come on! Come on! Did Damian holler out for Kwibi? Yes, he did. He called out for Kwibi. Then, suddenly, he turned the corner and there was Kwibi. Did he turn around and see Kwibi? No, he didn't. He turned the corner and saw him. Kwibi had heard Damian's voice and came to the edge of the river. What had Kwibi heard? Damian's voice. He had heard Damian's voice. He had not seen Damian in 5 years. How long had he not seen Damian? In 5 years. But Damian was a little concerned. Was he anxious? Yes, he was. He was anxious. But when he heard Kwibi's deep gurgle, he knew he would be okay. When did he know he would be okay? When he heard his deep gurgle. Kwibi looked into his eyes with such intensity and such love. How did he look into Damian's eyes? With such intensity and with such love. Then he introduced his wives to Damian. Who did he introduce to Damian? His wives. He introduced his wives. He wouldn't let Damian go. Did he want Damian to stay or go? Stay. He wanted him to stay. Then they headed back to camp. Where did they go? Back to camp. Amazingly, Kwibi followed them all the way back to their camp. Did he follow them halfway or all the way back? The whole way back. All night long, Kwibi hooted and called out for Damian. Did Kwibi sleep all night? No, he didn't. He called out and hooted for Damian. The next morning at 6 o'clock, Damian got up and went for a swim. What time did he go for a swim? At 6 o'clock. Duh! Kwibi appeared again at the edge of the river. Where was Kwibi? At the edge of the river. Damian called out to him. Kwibi, you lovely boy! I can see you. What did Damian say? You lovely boy, I can see you. It was the greatest experience of his life. The end.